다시 데레 자자 칼라 좀 참말라더니 정말 다시 데레 그 사제가 성지나나 삼바 세미도 현재 세미 정말더니 엄마가 좋아서 감수 심지 담지라 이 삼제가 오면 주반부 다시 데레
Tahidele to all who are joining on the live streaming. I offer you melody of immeasurable compassion and bodhicitta in the Buddha's begging bowl. Tahidele to all.
Before we begin today's practice, we report on the major conflicts occurring in the world right now. Since we'll be doing the burning away afflictions for the deceased today, we want to especially remember those who have died in these conflicts. In the Israel-Palestinian conflict, 32,975 Palestinians have died, and approximately 1,400 Israelis have died. In the Ukrainian-Russian conflict, more than 282,000 Ukrainians have died, and more than 447,510 Russians have died. For COVID deaths, over 7 million have died, 7,040,264 worldwide have died from COVID. And the recent Taiwan earthquake, 13 people died in that earthquake. So everyone, please keep these beings in mind as we begin the practice with opening prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 1.
Da la dan wa je be ra no bar je be ge tar ba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je zo je be ma nang ga dan yan be zen jen dan je Dewa dan de dong e dan jar nyur de la na me ba yan da bar zo be jan jo rum bo je to bar ja.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
De je de zan mai je je bar de le nga ye zan ge wa lai goi mai je bar de le nga ye zan ge wa lai goi de re ne zan de nya mai zan da zan je bar de For
that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Jangchok Khenpo Tenzin bar san je nan lai jia sun je jia dan Jangchok san ba ye zo la an de yin jia sun je jia dan gun je de je je Jangchok dan ne jia ba dan Jangchok Zambala ba lai de da ren je ne ba da Te jen zhuo lai ben duan de, Jangchok sen ne jie jie shen, Te jen de ne la ba lang, Ren ba jen de la ba jie wo.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Oi mai nam ga dai nyan be sen jian dan jie de wai dan de wei zhe dan de bar zhe jie dong e jie zhe dan zha wai zhe jie dong e me be de wai dan mian zha wa zhe jie, nie ren jia dai nie dan zha wei da nian lai ne bar zhe jie.
May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Oi nai mo san jie jie zoi geng e jian de mar dan zhui jian jue sen jie do nai mo san jie jie zoi geng e jian de mar dan zhui jian jue sen jie do.
Namo, and the Mother Victress, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and give rise to bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Sarva dharma soba vai shida vai ren jian de de dorman de yan zhen jiao jian ne xie lian jian jiong bar ngo no san bo la ben de zhe ba re ba dang gen zha. Sarva do ge wei, jiao jian zhe bei son kura jo me jo badra ra ja Dong a gun ra re me da nyo yo dong ben an le ne yo o me je bo da jian go zhen de ren jian 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 ba ba no zhen wen zi de we ren jian zhe zan be de ge dang ye wo Jie yong ju ra ni ye xian gu lu ge san zi jia yan jiu jian yuan bie bie gan zi xia zuan jie zheng zin bie wen an bai ren jian 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 da jie jian ge jian jie wo ban ne san ong a huan Do ve dan ye ga le wen zhi bie o mi ne ne gong zhang wang le jie jian zhan ye me wang ge jie da Samaya Jiraya Won Bazra Argam Badam Bubam Dubam Alogam Gandeve Nevedem Shabdabadi La me jo ben je xia jie be mo la de de pong ba ge le zhuan zi ma zhuan ma yang la jian zai de dem ze wan ren zhen jiu de jiu ke li jie re me jiu san la yan jia zi ye jie ma ye da ye guo le wo ze ge ze ma den jia jin ga zhong zhe le gan xian zhe ge Barzai barzar de gaje wajele Teba doje yo Wam bazma de jere yazo Wam bazma de jere yazo Om bazma de jere yazo Wam bazma de jere yazo Om 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 bazra zinda yazo Om beza zinda yazo Om bazra zinda yazo Om beza zinda yazo Om bazra zinda yazo Om beza zinda yazo Om beza zinda yazo On dare de re ma ma yer nya na ba ye ba den go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer nya na ba ye ba den go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ra so. On dare de re ma ma yer jana bo ye bo ren go ra so. On dare de re ma yer jana pa ye pa ran ga ra so on da re de re ma yer jana pa ye pa ran ga ra so on da re de re ma yer jana pa ran ga ra so on da re de re ma yer jana pa ye pa ran ga ra so on da re de re ma yer jana pa ye pa ran ga ra so on da re de re ma yer jana pa ran ga ra so on da re de re ma yer jana pa ye pa ran ga ra so oi don le ren jie na da dor mai ne no yo nga de jo de mar bo mar de la me ge ze jar de je de jen da ro gun ze be da na do ve da ba ve de yon de man zen be ze jen ba ya je jen ja yen jo jen da yon be ba da ren jen jen jie wo ba ne so wa wo do ve dan le wen zhe wo mian ne gong zha jian zha yan ma jar wa ze me jie de do jian rai na zi jian dui jie gong lai jie wang Arya da ren ba zi Zambala ya za di zha len ye zhen jiu be ze jia nan zang wo de guo na xiu yue xia zi me du be mar me zhe jia xia zi run du yu na nga jia zi da lam ye ban zhe gen zang ge Jode Jansu Bansu Jo Arya Dare Sabare Var Argam Badam Bu Bam De Bam Alogam Gande Neve Shabda Badi Sabarajana Mangala Benza Voy Ra Lenja Lenja Goyoje Lane Donza Meje Nanje Dai Bezon Dai Mazon Bogo Dale Land Jom De Marbo Rana Mandra Panza Mangala Saje Böje Joje Medorang Rara Lenje Nye De Jambande Sanje Shenla Mede Pervaye Rogonanda Shende Jobar Jo.
Exalted Mother Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil, lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like. Gathering of the Exalted Mother, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginning this time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings drowning in an ocean of pain. May all the merit I have amassed become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of transient beings.
Sarva Dharma Soba Vajeda Ranje Noda Dorma Dezejet Pama Bala Banjira Jenze.
Homage to the 21 Taras. Om I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage he whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as a 1,000-star collection. Homage golden blue on lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, reach every perfection. Homage filling with Tutate, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all Lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru. honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas, homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze, homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies, homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra, light rain masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her, homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with Titare, subjugating Mara's devas, and she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune, homage crowned adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha and her hair knot, sending out much light eternal, homage she mid-wreath the blaze like eon ending fire abiding, right stretched left bent choice surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying, homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter home, the 7 levels she does conquer, homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil, homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freeze with home and knowledge mantras, arrangement of the 10 letters, homage Ture with seed letter, of the shape of syllable home, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya, homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison, homage she whom gods and their kings and Mikinaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts, homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion, homage full of liberating, power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme Ture, these praises with the root mantras, and prostrations us are 21.
Jarva Gunje Jengar Doje Jarva Yanja Malu Jarva Jale Gunja Ma Nyama Bamu Yanje Ma Da Sunan Joda Nanja Reje Ma Da Jeje Ma Jenje Ma Da Yen Le Jarda Sende Na Je Jor Ma Je De Sun Jar Nor De Ma Zha Xie Dun Xie Zha Bon Jo Ma Cho Nye Jin Zi Ra Xie Ma Dang Bar Ve Wu Jie Ma Ba Me No Ma Ma Jia Jie Mo Me Ban Ya Mo Re Zha Ma Da Wu Zi Jie Ma Dun Zhuo Gun Zi Cu Le Zhuo Xie Jiang Jiu Dong Du Da Jiang Ji La Re Wu Jie Zui Ma.
Benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer with faith, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified and all lower realms utterly conquered, and one will be empowered quickly by 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will arrive at the ultimate state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even the virulent poison of plants or meat that have been eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions, of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. Reciting it clearly twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will cease, and every hindrance will be destroyed. Noble Arya Tara, through your compassion, the obscurations of myself and all beings are cleansed, and the 2 accumulations are completed. In every lifetime may unfavorable conditions arising from the 8 or 10 fears be pacified, and may Dharma practice, activities, and wealth increase. May all beings be liberated from danger and attain Buddhahood like you. Now we'll go to the burning away affliction text, following the blue writing for the deceased, beginning on page 2.
Jongge Jarye Ganda Lana Damben Zola Zagar Jarwa Dala Bar Zawarjo.
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed, and mantra, winds around the mantra thread, and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om dare dure mama gala ja sarva sedeva. 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 Om dare dure mama gala Om dare dure mama gala ja sarva sedeva. Om baza amrada gundra ana vam be. Om bazara amrada gundra le ana vam be. Om baza amrada gundra le ana vam be. Om beza amrada gundale 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 ana vam be. Om beza amrada Hana vam be. Om avam lana ye je drzre java bim jadan roje dojo. The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water. Sorwan de zo Lamas Rinpoche don we bo do chen chen je karme na la re sa le me to ye me I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly. Om beza amreda gundale hana vam be. Om soba vaishad Sarva dharma soba vaishada Dombe ngale meye dambe tele jem Yongze jirba le tselen deba shijawa pungan jimji Yongze zoba sunbe tudar sarva gonjo sanda Jengar jalala jasun rojen barjo. From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala. 제발gen 손손제네 세베동에 삼매자데베레 번연제 고베네 로마자제 마로로반젠바예 로제체라 마녜바예 단덴베셈제네 땡게는 조담반들 라달로보징아르 게제여제 늘쇼제.
Back to bottom of page 4. O listen, child of noble family, now past. The life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the 5 aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the 6 realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the 3 miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family. Do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam single-pointedly to this supreme place and the holy presence of the Master and Deity, come instantly.
Namo Tzazoran Janden Baidan Langa Tenzin Chajen Du Tsende Nanshi Karne Jai Me Bedend Jijur Jen Bezar Angajan Zai Namo Tzazoran Janden Baidan Langa Tenzin Chajen Du Tsende Nanshi Karne Jai Me Bedend Jijur Jen Bezar Angajan Zai.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of 3 roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you are called to this support.
Nambeza Angajan Zai Zaho Bai Ho.
Go to page 10.
Rayam Ga Wam Avo 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 Sarvan Began Balinda Gaye Sarvan Began Balinda Gaye Sarvan Began Balinda Gaye Nyan Zhe Bedongen Jombogan Tormandelon Ra Nesde Yeme Yeshe Lang Jugan Zam Jang Ranjin Lun Jie.
Home, all you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torma and go to your abodes. Within the Dharmakaya state where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong 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 Bezra Raja Raja. Le je ne ro do re ro Danye dan sarva ye sasorenga ya yom jur.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes, arising as the Yidam. My fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
On Sarada Sadan Baza Angel Bazar Bendai Ban Deda Nanje Jorn Zane Yeshe was and draw ye Redo Zawon Se Barjo.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Sarva Dada Engada Ade Chana Ade Chit Sarva Bamba Avaran Bamengura Zova One Dare Dure Zova On da Sarva Naraganga Deheda One Bay On dare zova On baza sarva reda ganga deheda one bay On dare zova On mada sarva dreya ganga deheda one bay On dare zova On zenda sarva nenga de one bay On dare zova On deja sarva asaranga de one bay On dare zova On birda sarva sura ganga de heda one bay. Dar dam ba zan jene la nan jene zur dar la ye jene da ba ye de jen da ge lo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
On sarva dada engada abe yegad samaya yirya hong yarya gozo don jola nyaman jema mengayan da zo gozo je jangchok zame jabje zo.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
On sarva dada engada abe yegad samaya yirya hon teda galan zomba me begad Zambala
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om sarva dada engada gayam beshodanai sova hong jashi bambe jayena Nanda jarve la zoyo Chone sen ro ran shen de nyan ro chama nambar jo.
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the six perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Won dare so wa won sarva da da God abe she God samaya shirya hong yon de jan zo ba me be den ze nga de zhe jie jia ye xie zhe de jian ge nan xie be mon de zhe be me de ga bo zhe me da da ba ma zhe gan ya me 千的两啊也算结，八家这八大觉界。
Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Won dare so wa won Arya dare Zamaya Manabalaya Arya dare deno bar de jan ro memba wa so de ga yo memba wa so be ja yo memba wa anarado memba wa Sarva Siddha Membra Yeza Sarva Karma Sesame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Bhangavate Arya Dare Mame Arya Dare Bhava Ma Samaya Sadhu Va Sarva Dada Engad Abhege Gade Samaya Shirya Hong Nyemo Dele Zendele Nyeme Goyon Dele Shen Nyem Zenda Dele Bai Gonjo Sonje Dele Jo.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Lama de baje gadan göben de jolay jangar zambon de la de chena le janyar vegan don zar melon da verda serna ye dan je de ngai nyan ye ngan de de mo de yer gan de je ye ye wo sarva do cha me ye ne re go so so do be ye she ne cha do la me cha wa zhe be ye xie za kan san la ye ne na ne do sa ye xie ngan de do ma da re zhuan jie de kan da ba ye xie zhou ge ne jian de se nie dong ba lai da da ma da me ya me dong sa lun zhe xian ge de
Bottom of page 18. Home. Listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon the sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Tan chen chen bai dun bai bo so na yun de jian zui ye de yin ye jian za loi da bian dui jia zha wei jie ge wei ngin song le zhe ye jie de dun dan jiu jie bai jie 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 jian za loi zhuo ne zhuo wei la yan de La ba da la ra de ge, yen ge da ba yuen de yen gen de lai, jian za loi ju me jie ra me yo jue jie ge, de jie lon jiu zi ge ren ge zo, toi jie dang gui jia jie ru be lai jie zhuo zhe be. 各拉江扎罗家下恶巴丹杰拉，现得根结着涅结，来得巴耶南滚的就得得呗江扎罗。
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders, and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action, devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities. Homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the five Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion, skillful means. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect.
Da dan da ye sem jen ge, kor wa ngen son je le zhuo, dar pe ne se zhang de so.
You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
In
an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity. Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the three roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar, to empty samsara from its depths. Child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified. and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Won dare dare so wa won Arya dare samaya manabalaya Arya dare denoba dejan jo memba wa so de gayo memba wa so bejayo memba wa anarado memba wa sarva siddha memba yaza sarva karma sazame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hoi Bhagavate Ayatare Mamemen Ayatare Bhava Ma Samaya Sadhu Kaya Vakasita Sarva Abhekins Om Ahon Rayan Om Namah Sarva Dadanga Bhai Shome Shome Gebe Sarva Daga Wanga De Savaran Imam Ganga Nagam Sova Namah Sarva Dadanga Bhai Shome Shome Gebe Sarvadaga Wanga De Savaran Imam Ganga Nagam Sova Nama Sarvadada Engada Bhai Shome Shome Gebe Sarvadaga Wanga De Savaran Imam Ganga Nagam Sova Hong Zende Le Jere Jebe Janyan Sando Yela Jabe Nyen De Da Mola Len Jen Den Be Zho Nan Da Yuan Dan Zho Le Wan Gar Me Jan Ze Ve Sen Jia Lon Jia Na Zo Jia Do Jie Da Dan Den Be Lo Buen Lon Jiu De Jian Zhi Jie Nor Ze Dai Ron Jiu Jie Da Den Be Sa Wa Dai Na Zo Zen Ba Jie Be Jia Wa Dan Nya Man Dong Wa Se Rue Dong Wa Xian Den Zeng A Dan Jia Jie Xian La De Ai Zen De Re Jie Bē lá ngē bā yé zhē gā dōng ā mā lē gōng xiān nē yuán jē sē dā gōng dōng jiō wā xiō dō yā lōng jiō dē dā bā mē dā sō zhā zhē rē xā lā sō zē ngō sōng jiō xiān yé jē lē zhē nē Den Zeng A Dan Jia Jie Xian Lai De Cen De Re Jie Be La Ngui Ba Ye Zuo Zhou Jian Ba Rang Sa Zhuo Jiu Jie.
Bottom of page 27. Home. Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions. Consecrating them with mudras, mantra, and samadhi, these are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink. Having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantra, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. all beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming, who have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine 4 names of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment, and anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, and who are like a feather blown around by wind, and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the yidam, and the view, may the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to the special pure lands, such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light. Bottom of page 34. Home. Listen, passed on child of noble family, wherever in psychic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of 3 kinds. Unattached and without craving, give rise to the supreme mind of awakening, and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the 5 paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called Lotus Array, and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha. Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Bottom of page 36. Free. In the pure land of great bliss is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha.
Banjoy jarve doji zen la dan da zoi de be joji jun zhen ge jie zai ya ni me jie jar de wa jian de jie wa jian jie lo.
By the force of the noble and supreme conquerors, compassionate blessings, and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah.
Jian gor jie la zo dan jie to gan ye xie jie wo zi song wei zhen de jie bong gan jian jian gor wei jue dan jie mi mi ga da ge yan zi jiang wa jiu.
From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all samsaric phenomenon, the aggregates, elements, and sense bases of the deceased, into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Xie ra ye xie me bar de zhen de niu mo ba jia zhen de ne jian ga mo ba dang ne men zhe ma me be me ne ne ran xiong ye xie me dan zhen zhen do ba zhe dong la zhe xia zhe xie guan jia zi me ba ye san jie me me lun zhe jue jie ge ran xiong ye xie de nan wu.
Page 39. Home. In the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Arya dare samaya manabalaya Arya dare dinoba dirandra membawa Sudugayo membawa Subejayo membawa Anarado membawa Sarva Zede membraya Sarva karma zame Zedan sheya guru ha 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 ho Bangavate Arya dare mamemen Ayadare Bhava Maha Samaya
Back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 38 for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. protection. Noble Goddess, Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of the unborn Dharmadhatu Mother. You who bestow happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dharmakaya, my mothers wander in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect us. If the Dharma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal conventions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it but remain lost in negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping at the mind that is self-arisen non-dual wisdom, we are bound no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although we have dwelt in the ultimate truth, we are unaware of the interdependence of cause and effect. Thus we are blind to the meaning of what is to be known. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples that cannot see that everything is inseparable from the nature of unelaborated space, Mother of Perfect Awakening, please protect us.
Arya dare sabare vare argam badam bam de bam alogan gande nere shabda badu la men jo ben je sha je be mo la de pom ba gan le don ze mai do ma yo la ja Arya dare samaya manabalaya Arya dare denoba dejande do membawa zodegayo membawa sobejayo membawa anarado membawa sarva sede membrayasa sarva karma sesame Siddha Jaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Arya dare mamem Ayadare Bhava Ma Samaya Sadhu Om Ayadare Samaya Manabalaya Ayadare Denoba Tejande Do Membava Sodagayo Membava Subejayo Membava Anarado Membava Sarva Sede Membrayasa Sarva Karma Sesame Siddha Jaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayadare Bhava Ma Samaya Sadhu Om Ayadare Samaya Manabalaya Ayadare Denoba Tejande Do Membava Sodagayo Membava Subejayo Membava Anarado Membava Sarva Sede Membrayasa Sarva Karma Sesame Siddha Jaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayadare Ma Tare Bhava Ma Samaya Sadhu Manjura Yon Sama Jodan Dai Loi Mon Be Wan Gene Non Bai Gan Je Sun Zi Lai Ngo Zhe Dam Zo Wai Re Wan Der Ne Den Da Len Je Dun Ko Wai Se De Joi Ne Jai Ne Me Ze Da Wan Shu Sun Jo Na Le Bar Ze De Zo
Go to page 45.
Jiangzi Zemo Wan Jar Dar Lame Je Beng Zhe Der Lama La Ye Zha Xi
Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, please remove the two veils of endless sentient beings and myself. Let us complete the two accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved in all lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics, and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harm, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and humans and attain omniscience. Expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond, let all goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may the sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face as I continuously practice you. Let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am born from a divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victorious one's excellent and joyful mandala, may Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, whom I have practiced throughout all my lives, Mother of the enlightened deeds of all the 3-time Buddhas, blue-green with 1 face and 2 arms, you are the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of the Mother holding an upala be present. Mother of the victors, Tara, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and the excellent noble signs of perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be ceased, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions wherever I and others dwell. Having discarded physical flaws, you possess the major and minor marks of a Buddha. Having discarded faults of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of a Kalavinka. Having discarded faults of the mind, you see all knowable things. O brilliant Mother of auspicious glory, may your auspiciousness be with us. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mother of the 3-time Buddhas, who loves all sentient beings as a mother loves her child, may I become free from the iron shackles of self-grasping, and may my activities that benefit beings equal yours. Now we will do Summoning Good Fortune Zambala in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63.
Amitayus Gala
Yamato ngame yame ya toje busan zobe ya choge ngara dala zeve ze she jere ze ya be ma we je je ga so do ma go we me Cheme ze ya ran ze ya ja de gar jong re so sen je lo je de ngom ra ga ve je ga so she da de be me ya me ga de bo so zo de ya me lo ye je ga do so sen je lo je do je san par dan de be je ga so nga jaran de be me ya par yo bo so zo be yo nyam ye je ga do so sen je lo je ren je jo de wa je ga so ndo ja de be me ya de jam bo so zo ga ya so do ye je ga do so sen je lo je na le ra zo be je ga so ja do ngan ze me ya me an ze je bo so zo ya sa zhe ye xie ge zhe so xian jie lo xie do yu zhe o me jie yan xie ma si de ma zhe be me ya me yan bon zo ma dan de be ya qu ye xie ge da ma sen jie lo xie nan dan ze ye ga ma da be yan jie me yan jiang ge jie dan ze ya or jian zhe be jie ga ne ye xian zuo jian zha ge sang a sam mo jie jie ya de dong zai jiang ge zhe zhe nan si lai me jie ge ne ye ga jie lai me la zai jie cha cha jian bo jiu ge yan zi jie san jian ge zhu dui ran nan da ge xia yin ye dan xie zhe la zui jie yan jiu dan de mang ge zhe yan du nian da xin ge zhe ye ye zai yin ne juan ne ya ba wen zhe ge jian zai ge san wai ma xie zhe la ya Rai jie men zhe ge zhe zhe ge ye ne ye ga wai jie dan jie zhuo ben jian zuo lang ge zuan jiu yan zhen zhe gong ben ge zhe zai gan de zhe ge bu dan jie jiao mang ge jian zai nan zhe le nan xian zhe ben yan wen zhe nan ben ge Om Shri Jiang Lo Xian Jie Nian Jui Ne Yuan Nor De Arya Zambala La Nian Jian Zhou Ge Dou Ge Zai Zai Su San Er Yang Ge Dan Gur Da Yang Ge Jie Ba Nan Wen Jie Du Dan Ma Ya Wen Yo La Tu Jie Zer Guan Lo Zai Yang Dan Jie Lai Fu Jie Gan Ye So Jie Yang Ge Jie Ye Xian Jiu Ba Da Ye Yan De Gen Jiu Ba Nor Jie Yan Per De Den Ba Lo Ge Yang Jiu Jie Zhan Zhen Ra Ye Yan Nor Jie San Zhen Zuo Ye Yan Dun Jie Ba Dan Lang Ge Yang De Jie Ge Wa Jie Ge Yan Dan Jie De Re Yan De Lian Zai Xian Ye Wang Da Sa Yang Ren Dan Jie Wa Sen Ge Yan Sa Jie De Zhen Zhe Ye Yan Ren Xian Nor Ye Jie Ne Yang Ro Jia Den Be Sa Du Yan Dan Jie De Re Yan De Lian Den So Zambala Ye Yang Parsola Sinyan Jaya Vosola Ye Sisa Lame Jaya Tam Jendra Yanda Leyan Papoya Sosa Yan Zambelenga Jaya Palan Joja Gona Yan Jamin Jezera Yan Leja Lende Janoi Seso Vanda Yan Leyan Jaga Jabe Jeze Yan Jana Jabe Madaya Tase Jabe Noya Da Geser Jabe Maya Da Vegar Varje Baya Amjendera Yanda Leyan Doa Gongan Doya Mawa Sayete Yanda Manar Sega Banzo Yan Jada Senda Lonjo Yan Gonzo Baza Zerda Lenon Zambala Yan Baza Dojo Bese Yan Zenzen Zoba Moza Chore Demba Seje Yan Tanje Dere Yan Dele Sharje Zone Zeyan Yedo Jenda Jarje Solo Ye Zone Zeyan Na Lorde Yenda Zeyan Lorde Zone Zeyan Na Wen Jenda Dejen Zua Jangka Zone Zeyan Joy Jenda Bai Jen Zua Denge Zone Zeyan Na Jangcher Jenda Bejen Oge Zone Zeyan Na Dedo Jenda Bejen Zua Nina Trafe Doyen Yang Joy Jenda Dragon Rabala Regenda Ben Yai Garchen Jenda Dragon Ho Shi Jang Zhuo Dor Jian Gan Zhuo Mei Ye Cai Yang Dong Jian De Go Jie Yan Ne Dong Bar Jie Jie Wan Zhen Lo Xiu Ren Jian Gan Zhuo Mei Ye Zhen De Long Jiu Yang Go Jie Cai Su Guan Jie Jie Ban Zhen Nan Zhou Bian Man Gan Zhuo Mei Ye Guan De Wan De Yang Go Jie Nan Se Wan De De Wan Zhen Jiang Su Lei Jie Gan Zhuo Mei Ye Lei Jie Zhe Le Yang Go Jie Nu Se Dong Ge Zan Lo La Zu Dong Gu Jie Jie Yan Zam Le Yang Nan De Go Jie Jia Yi Ren De Re Jia Go Jie Yan Yan De La Ya Go Jie Yan Ne Gang De La Da Bar Yo Yan Chen De La De Ban Zan Se Zhen De La Jue Jie Bo Min Ren De La So Jie Zhen Jir Va Me Par De Yo Zhen Me Zhe Ye Nga Zhu Zo Le Se Me Der Jie Nga Zhu Zo So Na Nor Jie Nga Zhu Zhuo Da De Ma Wa Da Zo Le Me
Savati Ala La Om Ahom, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods. Please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, May I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Zambala Yab-yum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. In a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal.
Tata nyamni tamse ke yungpo zorim ri, nyamni kare shina daja kore, daja tene, tato nrebi chik mato yoma zorim tene, leruk tingan jokho yore, te jokpo kami tene, daja mo kare tene te, ranga sebu leruk tana yana, tere tere sanje chom de ke, peyung songo kare, tapachimen doona, tangchik samdi tuen shogna, 감성 감은 만남라 소스면은 도치에서 하적 피용치고 መስ라서는 공자지 피용치고 감성 생기에 답지 잡토고요. 그래서 저 공자오는데 사실 좀 되게 까이.
Yeah, during the practice, then when we rest on the completion stage, at that moment hit the gong or play bell. At that time, one rests on the one's natural state of mind. So Lord Buddha said in the Great Liberation Sutra, if one meditates on in a moment, it is beneficial is much more than that one protects all beings of three realms. So that's where this is Buddha's speech, and so meditate for a moment, it has a great benefit.
랍상 셈에 홍건다는 거 홍. 들이 홍지까지 제일 말이래. 들이 르과 마이고 그래. 더지 동바이래 당지지 이 홍지. 이 홍건다는 거는 홍지들은 거기서 사지 탑지에 톡고 그래. 가지고 홍집고 거기는 또 하고도 이렇게 요리 들이 자시들이 홍.
So when you rest on completion stage, and then after then you come back from your after you come back from this meditation, and then you should say Hong. If you do not forget Hong, then you are rest on the intrinsic awareness. So that's where then there is a when you come back from this when you are resting on the natural state of mind, at that moment you are resting on emptiness. But when you come back at that time you say Hong. So the Hong is the mind of all the Buddhas.
Hom Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long, by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. So we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book of the prayer of Kunten Sampo on page 40. Ho, Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kudinsampo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kudinsampo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kudinsampo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Harukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kudinsampo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the five poisons develop, and the actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kudinsampo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the five objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kudinsampo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kudinsampo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kudinsampo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kudinsampo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kudinsampo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the three realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kudinsampo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Ah-ho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness, radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kudinsampo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. We'll do long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Nagar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodengpa, the heart son of Jingding Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
들은 저기서 빠지라 그런 가서 고만난 게 가와기방 알이 돼서 로총아리 대공 고초 추심장도 쇼할 때 공을 생을 패서 이제 계절들이 다른 로만데 이과 담시 시라더니 나가 초도지 있어도 음표 시라데 프로지 이다음에 이가면들이 별이 시라지 있어도 쭉쭉만 사서 송오지
So today there is a new thing saying is in Gar Monastery there was one Lama passed away. He is a little younger than me. His name is Kuncho Tsutam Jamso. So for the sake of him, today I will offer lunch for accumulating merit. So please you take lunch, and then after the lunch, then in the dining room, please you recite Shanti Deva's dedication prayer.
Thank you, everyone, for joining, and be sure to come this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's very popular meditation on mindfulness from 3 to 4. Everyone be well. Take care.